Hi, guys. I think we are officially live. How are y'all today? This is my writing. Oh, I did it the right way. This is my writing
There we go.
partner. Hi, guys. I think Brooke Cumberland, and she is joining me tonight because we are writing in the same book, and we got a lot of words to get done. So, yeah. What is everybody doing? Brooke has a puppy, but he is currently sleeping. When he wakes up, she is going to show him to us.
I hope so.
Little snuggle buddy.
I'll have to get his attention at some point.
All these people are here. Oh,
I can't see the. Wait, maybe I. Can I see them? Oh, yep, here they are.
Can you see them?
I see them now.
Yes, it's both of us in the same stream. Can you believe it?
That's pretty cool.
Hello, Melissa. Hey, Nia. Hey, Deirdre. Kimberly. So cool to see you both. I speak typo. It's okay.
I speak
typo. Hey, Andrea. SK. Jennifer says, hey, Brooke. Oh, thanks, Jess. I know. Isn't Brooke's headband just gorgeous?
I'm regretting this decision since you thought it was chunky highlights.
Okay, guys. So when I looked at Brooke very, very small, like in the little, it shows a little thumbnail on the bottom of StreamYard. I was like, she went and dyed her hair and didn't say nothing to nobody, posted it nowhere, and we're just gonna get to show everybody live on YouTube tonight.
Yeah.
But it's a headband.
It's a headband, yeah.
I love it.
We ain't that fancy.
Ready to get some words and excited to see you both. Yes. I thought it was her hair.
It was highlights too. Don't kick me out. You're out of here.
The next time you see Brooke, she'll have blonde hair. She'll be like, hey guys, you inspired me.
I used to have blonde highlights.
I remember that because you're.
Yep, this headband's got to go. Uh-oh, you froze. There you go.
It looks like, too, like, if I, like, blur my eyes a little bit, it's like a side part. Like a side part.
Yep.
Like where you got your bangs, like, back in, like, the 90s. I also saw it at first. I thought it was bangs.
Great.
It's cute. No, I love it. Who came up with the name Kennedy Fox? Sorry if you have all answered that already.
We both did.
It was right. a joint. It was a joint.
Yeah, we I knew I wanted a longer first name and a short last name, right?
Yes, and the reason why is because her last name is very long in real life.
Yeah, and we wanted to make sure it would fit nicely on a book cover. And it would be something easy to spell, easy to search up, easy to pronounce. And then we were watching You Got Mail, or talking about that movie, You Got Mail. And the bookstore is Fox Books.
Yes.
In that movie. It's been a while since I've watched it. And then we picked Fox first, right?
I think so.
Yeah. And then we just went through first names. And I remember a classmate of mine posted about her baby that she had just had. And she named her Kennedy. And I was like, just like going through names, trying to like just search for anything. And I was like, Kennedy Fox. I'm like, that's kind of cute. I kind of like it. And it just worked out that way, I guess.
Totally. Have y'all seen You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan? That's who it is.
Yes.
It's a classic contemporary romance or rom-com movie. Like, I love it so much.
Rivals, right? Rivals to lovers.
Yes. And it's like enemies
for social media.
Yes. AOL. They talk to each other through AOL Messenger, and they were enemies the whole time. I always tell Brooke, I'm like, I want to write a book like that in like modern day, but how would it work? You know?
It would be hard to not know who you're talking to.
We could probably use like I don't know how Discord works,
It
but
would
I
have
think
to be like a historical romance set in the 90s.
I last night I talked about the 90s like during one of our breaks, and I was like, okay, I got to stop talking about the 90s because we'll talk about this all night. I was a teenager in the 90s, so
it was my young childhood. I was an 87 baby. Okay, Morgan, our PA, is on here, and she just said she hasn't seen it before. Is this going to be on my to-do list like the last one? I made her watch Hocus Pocus because she's never seen Hocus Pocus before. I was like, you can't work for us if you've never seen Hocus Pocus before. Like,
you know what's hilarious?
Like, what? So then I added it to her list.
I saw that. I watched Hocus Pocus recently as an adult, and
it's cringy, as all classics are.
It is, but it's fun and it's like nostalgia. And the little girl in the movie reminds me of Vienna. Like just the way she looks, like they have like the same like characteristics, like brown hair, like
little
really
baby face.
Yes.
She's not a baby no more.
She's not. So Sophie, we are on my YouTube channel called The Courtney Project.
Going hard.
We are going hard. Oh look, Brittany's here.
Yep, I told her to come visit me. You got me. Now we have to watch it when you're here in January.
Oh my God. I really love that movie so much. Like, I know. She says, I know that movie by heart. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't know if they're talking about Hocus Pocus or You Got Mail now.
You're Brooke number one. There's so many Brooks that like come and join the stream. The other Brooke. So I'm like, that's Brooke number one. This is the number
right.
one.
Brooke Passmore, right?
And then there's Brooke Passmore, and then there's Brooke Tondor, and then there's Brooke.
Oh, that's right.
There's another one. There's another Brooke. It is a classic. Oh, here's Morgan. This is our PA, guys. She's the one who has to like with us all the time. Yes, we're gonna add that one to your to-do list. Gonna happen. Oh, puppy time.
There's a puppy. He's like, man, I was sleeping.
Oh, look at that face.
There's a baby. Wait, where am I?
He's like, Mommy, I was tired.
He's got like an old man wrinkly face.
And so cute. He's gotten so big, man.
He's huge. Ooh, he's very hard to lift.
His name is Winston, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where does it originate from?
What?
His name.
Oh, his name? Oh, okay. Well, he wants to go back to sleep. No, he wants food. I wanted a certain name, and my daughter Vienna wanted a different name, and there was a couple that my husband had mentioned, and she also had a friend over, and she had a suggestion, and I was like, we're never gonna like agree, right? So we put all of the names in a bowl and just let her friend pick one out, and then she picked Winston, and then it kind of just like grew on me. So
whose choice was it? Who picked that one?
It wasn't me. I don't remember. I think it was Jeremy. He was going through a list of dog names. So she calls him Winnie Pooh, all kinds of little nicknames.
What did you want to name him?
Avery. But then she was like, that's a girl's name. I was like, it's a unisex name. I love that name. Like, it just felt so cute. And I got outvoted because they're like, no. I was like, I'm putting it in the bowl.
Jess says, my 6-year-old wore my NSYNC shirt from way back in the day when they had Decade Day the other day for homecoming. 87 baby 2 here. It was a great year.
I was at the very, very end of 87. What'd she say? She's never seen You've Got Mail.
I know. Melissa, you have homework too. You have homework as well. That's so funny.
Thackeray Banks plays McCree. Oh, okay.
So I'm in a Hocus Pocus like fan group because I'm the fall queen. Hello, nice to meet you. And and they found the glow stick guy, and he is now in that group. He's like this really, like back in the day, he was like this cute guy that had this glow stick at the back of the party, and everybody's like, we have to find glow stick guy. Those women in that group literally tracked this dude down on Facebook, messaged him, and said that there were thousands of people looking for glow stick dude. And he went in there and he was like, wow, this is crazy. It's something that I did in my young teens and never got recognition before, but it was funny. I love anything by Nora Ephron. The coffee. This is Desiree. She says, hey, Brooke.
Oh, okay. Jeez, Shell. Never seen Hocus Pocus. Oh my gosh. All these people.
Listen, before you watch it as an adult,
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, before you watch it as an adult, drink a half a bottle of wine, and it will be like the best movie you've ever seen.
It also looks very 90s. Like, it's not good quality at all.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, let me get the Forest app going real quick. So the Forest app, guys, it's so funny. It just sent me a reminder that I need to plant a tree. But the Forest app is essentially a productivity app, and we plant trees together. If you want to plant with us, I will give you a code. You go up here to the hourglass, and you click that, and then you do the plant together mode. That's going to be the code for the next room. So let me get the banner going real quick. I'm like a pro at this now at this point. So it is 3MP as in Paul, MSTJ. That's the force code room. I'm going to put on the scrolly thing down below. Okay, Shell is like, let's get this.
See, but that's
like,
the kind of
puppy love
motivation I need. Like, yell at me to go do it. Versus my husband, who's like, just come to bed. You can work later. Like, you always say that. I never get time to work.
When I think of Winston, I think of like he should be dressed in like a tuxedo.
Yes.
You know. See, Diana says, I have a grandson named Avery.
See? Boy name and a girl name.
I said something about Clarissa Explains It All in the nail salon today, and they looked at me like I was insane. That's so funny.
Oldish show.
Brittany, when were you born? What year?
She's like, I think she's a year younger than me.
Oh, so 88.
It must be 88, 89, somewhere around there.
Practical magic. Yay. Yay. Yes. Awesome. YouTube didn't do us dirty. Yay. Yes. Brooke and I were talking about how we needed to do a live stream in our reader group and like answer reader questions one day, you know, because
it's been a long time since we've done that.
In my defense, I'm old.
Someone asked, do you have to use the pay version for the Forest app?
Yes, Haley. So you have, it's the, I think you have to pay $1.99 to plant together. Gonna brew some coffee real quick. That's so funny. I think me and Will were actually talking about Clarissa Explains It All yesterday. Oh, that sucks, Esther.
My other dog now.
Oh, Pepper. Isn't Pepper so cute?
She's annoying. Annoying small dog that barks at everything. Look at her sniff.
Oh, I love Pepper. She's so cute.
What'd you think? She's like, ooh.
Oh, yes. Desiree, which ones did you get? Which ones did you get? I'm so curious. This is like day 7 or 8 of these nails, basically.
Want some chicken?
That's right. They're still on there. They're still hanging on. 90 baby here. I have a mixed match flannel with plaid, and it's very much so a Clarissa shirt. It's hilarious. They're teaching the 90s in school now. It feels weird talking about my childhood like it's a history lesson.
30 years ago. Oh my gosh. Doesn't seem like it should be that old. No, they're calling it the late 1900s.
Oh my God. I saw a TikTok, I guess it was a few days ago, and it was like, if you were born in the 80s, you've lived through 5 decades or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what? And then I counted and I was like,
that's true. Because we're just entering a decade. That's fine.
Oh, 5 decades. What? Okay, guys. Yes, pepper.
Probably why we're the most stressed, anxiety-induced generation.
Absolutely.
We've lived through too much, and we're only in our 30s.
They are teaching 9/11 in history class.
Oh yeah, now. My daughter's been learning about 9/11 since what, 2nd grade?
I think.
Mm-hmm. And she's in 5th grade now. Oh, wrong way. Oh, that's time to hide.
Ignored. That was equivalent of like giving a high five and like the person not like giving it back to you.
Okay, let's like.
She's trying to get the dogs to go upstairs.
Let's go. Just go.
Oh my God. Cheryl says, y'all are making me feel old. My son was born in 87.
So he would get along with all of us.
Exactly. I saw that on TikTok and it was crazy. I felt incredibly old.
How long are we going to go for?
We are going to go until 10. So that means we need to get started. Let me move this like so. Oh, I need to move this light. It's ta-da! And let me share my screen real quick. Probably should have already did that. Here we go. Brooke, how long do you want to sprint for the first sprint? I am going to let you choose.
Oh no. Okay, let's do
5-minute increments. It has to be 5-minute increments.
5-minute increments?
Yes.
5? Why?
Because I can't. Well, we can. Okay, we'll do. So with the Forest app, it only does 5 minutes, but we'll do 22, 22, and then I'll do our Forest app for 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Didn't know there were rules, but okay.
I make them as I go. Congratulations.
I guess so.
Okay, so we're gonna go for 22, 22. We've been doing this thing where we've been setting intentions before we start writing, and so
my intentions are to write anything.
That's a good one.
Not get distracted, because that's my issue.
Girl, we're living that same life. I am going to go for 350 words. That is my goal for the sprint.
Okay. Mine will be 351.
It's like, is the Price is Right? You know, where you're like, oh, that person's smart. I'm going to go $1 over.
That way I could be like, I beat it.
I love it. Okay, guys.
That's because you and I are competitive. This is really bad when we write together.
Hey, no, it's a good thing because we really need to finish this book. So whatever motivates you, please write more words than me. I would love that.
Okay.
Okay. And Blair says, my intention is to stay on task and don't jump out. Yep. Absolutely. Okay, guys. So I am going to press the howler first, and then I'm going to do our Forest app. So with that being said, good luck, and I will see you back here in 22 minutes and 22 seconds. How did you do, Brooke?
Good, I think. Took me a minute to get into it. Let me see how many I got. Got to calculate. Oops. How did you do?
I have to minus what I had in this chapter. I got 983.
Damn. I got 693. What?
That's awesome. I said you ended in 93 too?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's freaking amazing. Dude, we just killed it.
I probably have... I know, she's dying.
She's like, I need that next book. Yes, girl. We're working on it. Literally, right now. You see us.
Don't tell nobody. No, we're a hot mess.
Good job, Joshua. Deirdre got 200, or her goal was 200. Actual words was 353. Kimberly got 7 pages. Krista got 325. Thanks, Desiree. She says, awesome, Brooke. Melanie got 702. Lysandra got 355. Intention was 400. And with 525. I'm telling you. Setting those intentions works so well. Have a character sheet. Actually completed the character sheet. I'm loving it so much. 253. Editing and doing some rewrites. How the heck do you type that fast?
She word vomits.
Well, I don't think that it's a vomit.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you don't go back and, like, check and read stuff, right? Until the editing.
Yeah, I'm reading it as I go. Like, if I have a typo, I'm going to fix it. Or if typically I fix it while I'm going. But I'm not, like, writing a sentence and going, oh, could I make that sentence much better right now? No, I do that later. Daisy got 679. Valerie got 482. So close to finishing this chapter. Heidi got 479. Such a relief after days with nothing. Hey, I know what those dress spells are like. Blair got 277 with 2 pages edited. Let's not forget your intentions were 350 and 351.
That's right.
That is right. We did. 147, my BFF called me and distracted me. Hey, you still got 147 though. Thanks, Dawn. Brooke says, I joined in at the last minute, but I managed 78 words. I didn't press the play button. Hey, JC, how are you? She says, hey, Brooke. Trying to finish editing a flash fiction. Awesome. Okay, so you guys tell me how long y'all want to go for the next sprint. And I'm going to set up this forest room real quick. So let me know. Let me know. Okay. Come on. Quit thinking about it. We're going to plant a mushroom. That's the room. It is 5B MRAHK. I'm going to change the banner real quick.
Are you in the middle of a chapter or are you about to finish it?
No, so I'm writing chapter 13 and I have 1,049 words. I'm right before the chapter break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm at 900 words for this chapter, so I've got a little bit of time yet.
Yes, girl. You're going to finish it on this stream. I just know it.
Well, I'm at my last bullet point. No, my second to last bullet point for the chapter.
Yeah.
And the last one just says end with sexy time. So we're just going to wing it, I guess.
That literally happened to me last night, but it wasn't ending with sexy times. I was like, I had, I don't know, like 1,600 words. And I was like, I don't have any more bullet points. It's
That's just when I go in there and I just add some more dialogue.
No, so what I did was I went back to the beginning of the chapter and backed it up a little bit.
Oh, okay. That works.
So I was like, I don't know what I need to do here.
Sometimes I look at this outline and I'm like, that's not going to take a full chapter. I'm going to have to add some stuff in before, between, after. That's why it sometimes takes me a while.
Yep. I did. And what chapter was that I was working on? Where it was like, what?
11 or 12?
It was 12. Yeah.
Because that's one of your lowest word counts. Well, third.
I know.
But
it was hard. It was hard. That one was
hard. Some don't need to be super long.
No, they don't.
Oh, there's a lot of...
You don't want to add words just to add them.
Right. Okay. Oh, Rachel Brooks is here.
Rachel! Hey, Dawn, the code is down below. Like, you're about to see it scroll. 5BMRAHK. There you go. It's scrolling down below real quick. Okay, so it looks like 30 minutes won. Okay, so let's set our intention for
30 minutes. Man, I better finish this chapter. Let's see. 9.
So remember, Rachel has this she says that when we set our intentions, we typically always double it. So in you literally proved her right. You literally proved her right. You're like, I'm gonna do 351, and then you bust out 690 something.
It's because I feel this pressure. Not used to writing under pressure. Yeah. I'm gonna say I need to get like 800.
800. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go. Oh, this is pressure because I know that I'm about to go to the chapter break, and then it's gonna be like my favorite kind of scene to write.
Well, that can't be a sexy time scene then.
No, it's 4th of July.
Okay, I was just gonna say it has to be a holiday or a party or like a fall fest. I always give those to you.
I'm gonna say 600.
You can do that in your sleep, but okay.
I'm playing it safe. Okay, I'll say 800 too.
Okay.
We'll be
Wait, 802?
No, just 800.
Okay.
Because it is 30 minutes, so it's much longer than what we just did. Okay, let me change my howler real quick.
We're doing
Dirty 30. Dirty 30.
Gosh.
Are you about to write a dirty 30 scene?
That's the last bullet point. So yeah, it could be 800 words or more.
1,600 for Brooke, 1,200 for Courtney.
I need 1,200. Actually, I need like 12,000 if we're being honest.
She's like, next goal is 6,000.
Yeah. Not even worrying about it being spelled correctly at this point. There's no time.
All right. Are we ready to go, everyone? Is everyone in the forest room? I'm going to give you, like, it's going to come scroll down below. And I'm going to give you till it goes to the end, and then I'm going to start it. Terilyn, I don't think Brooke would let you borrow me to write your holiday scenes.
She goes all festive.
You got 400, Shell. You've got it. Okay, you see that code? It's going down. It's going away. All right, we're starting. We're going to start this. Good luck, everyone. Let's get our 5,000 words this round.
5,000.
Won't let nobody hurt me.
Brooke, your music scared the crap out of me.
Oh, you could hear it?
Yeah. It went like it unmuted, and I was like internally, like my adrenaline rush. I was like, what was that noise?
Am I supposed to mute my mic, or do you mute us both?
No, you mute your own mic.
Oh, okay. Probably should have asked that at the beginning.
I don't think I can mute you, can I? Look, now she's muted. I can. That's hilarious.
Do that to me.
So how did you do?
It was a little rough. Let me add them up.
Okay.
581.
That's good. That's still very good. 581 words.
Get a little distracted, but
did you? Someone said in the comments, they were like, where'd it go? Oh, here it goes. Oh my god, I was about to say I love the new hair, Brooke.
I'm throwing this headband away.
Oh my god. I got 1,154.
Oh my gosh. That's because it was a party scene. Now go write a sexy scene.
I've written actually several in this book that
several?
Yes, that were not in the outline.
Wow.
At least 2, maybe 3.
Jeez.
Yeah, this book is gonna be hot. Fire emoji, everybody. Okay, let me get our forest app code for the next round going, so then I don't have to stop and do that. And then we will check the comments. Let's see.
Oh, another person got 581 words.
Twinning.
And we have the same name, so like double twinning.
Oh my goodness. Was it Brooke B?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Is it a B? Yeah. That's awesome.
The Dard, yeah.
Brooks for the win.
You're unmuting. Oh, I feel bad. I didn't know.
It's okay. It scared me though. I was like, but it's okay. 4XZGVYY. We're doing a scarecrow. Let's go to these comments real quick. Yay, Dawn, congratulations for hitting 10K today. That's amazing.
That's really good.
I haven't had a 10K day all year either.
Time. Yeah.
It's been a while. We should plan that where we just stream like all day until we write 10K. Listen, I'll be the person who stays here, and then you guys can just come in like 3 hours, like chunks. So like you can come and then
we'll you should do like 3 different people, like your little guest hosts.
Yes, we'll plan it, but I want it to be like a costume party, so you have to dress up too.
Halloween's gonna be over in like 3 days.
No. We'll do something. We'll do something
like
fun,
festive, like holiday festive.
Yes.
Like a Santa hat. Does that suffice?
If you wear a beard, then yes. You have to have a Santa beard too.
I'm not doing this. I'm out.
Melanie, good job. You were so close to 1,000. You were like one word from killing it. $9.99.
Go add a word and then come back.
Yeah, add an and. Expected 11 got 18. Awesome, Kimberly. 622, 150, 326, Danielle. Krista Cake, 332. This is so cute. I will join next time I'm writing. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
awesome. Yes. 768. Lysandra
That's
tonight is
Maggie. She's from Book Talk.
Oh, okay, cool.
We sent her the Bishop series.
Awesome. Let me go to her profile picture. Okay, I'm putting her face. I'm putting her face in my memory. She looks like she could be related to me, right? I mean, it's really tiny on the screen. Kid wanted the first. So in the interest
always
of
these damn kids. Mine was down here too. She's like, Dad said I could stay up till 10. I was like, no, he didn't. Not on a school night, ma'am.
She's playing the mommy daddy trick while you're working.
She always does. And then I'll get the real story. And then she's like, oh, well, I just thought that's what he meant. Did ya? Oh, yeah, there it is.
No way. Brooke B. I did get my wine, however. Blair, that's winning.
I can't drink and write. I get sleepy.
I can have like a glass of wine and be fine, but if I go like 2 glasses, 3 glasses, it's just stupid. Like I just get distracted.
You know, that would be a party. 10K
wine party?
A writing party. Someone said ugly Christmas sweater. I could do that.
Do I have an ugly Christmas sweater?
No, but you can buy them. They're so cheap. They make them specifically for ugly sweater parties.
Good job, Rachel. 700 Club. I love it. Terrellyn says, I thought your hair was blonde too. Oh, thanks, JC. That's so sweet. We're killing it. I'm not even, like, the sun hasn't even set yet, and it's 4th of July. What am I going to do with myself?
I know. You can tell which one's from the South, can't you?
Hey, I love a good 4th of July party. I do.
I meant your accent. She says, hearing y'all for the first time.
Oh, we're talking about 2 different things. Oh, yeah. I'm the one that's, like I said, like a 5th or 6th generation Texan, so.
4th of July party. You got to add in a scandal.
A scandal. Oh, I'm going to text you what I did because
an all-day stream.
You probably need to know. An all-day stream. I would have to really plan it, and Brooke would get like regular hours, and then I would have to get Rachel for like night out hours because Brooke is not staying up till like 3 a.m.
Not anymore. Not when you got to get up for school drop off.
School drop off.
And not when you have a puppy and you're getting up at 6:30.
Morgan says LMAO. Turkeys. What?
A howler. It's an owl, not a turkey.
I outlined 3 chapters, which is my goal, trying to figure out ages and how series are interconnected. Slow me down.
Oh my gosh.
So guys, there it is. I must be behind all these comments.
Sweater.
Thank you.
Imagine how many words we would get though
if we did an all-day stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I could probably do it, but then the next day it would be like nothing would happen because I would be so like creatively exhausted that I would just have to take like a nap day. But hey, I'll plan it. Maybe we'll plan it before the end of the year. A New Year's Eve stream.
She said about turkeys. She says we have to dress as turkeys.
I could probably I could make that happen for you.
How do you dress like a turkey?
Oh my gosh, they have those. Have you seen those turkey hats that they have? Brooke. Oh my gosh, they have.
I'm an introvert. I don't go out.
They have like full turkey costumes too that you can put on, and they even have like the feet. Shell, amazing. You got 624. You didn't finish the chapter, but it's okay. Yeah, you'll do it this time for sure. Okay. So, how long do y'all want to go for this next round? We just did it. We did a 22-22 to start off with, and then we did a dirty 30. And so, what do we want to do the next round?
Well, let me see. I have Chinese food coming in 11 minutes. So,
in 11 minutes. So you need enough time to eat.
No, it's for later. I just have to. I'm just gonna have my daughter go get it.
I'll have to make an.
But I always have to leave a note. Don't ring or knock, because then you'll have 3 dogs losing their mind. I even have signs that say "Don't knock," and people still pound on the door. I'm
of course.
Thank you. I wasn't taking a nap or anything.
I've seen those signs where like moms have toddlers, or like if you ring the doorbell or knock, you will not get a very happy person. Like it's these big long things. They're on Etsy. They're so funny.
I don't think the delivery drivers always read that. They just throw, knock, and go. I'm like, ugh. My husband, when he orders food, he'll put in the notes, the baby is sleeping, do not knock. I'm like, what baby?
He's talking
like,
about
that's
you.
how I get them to not knock.
You're the baby. You're taking a nap.
Puppy's the baby. Do not wake that dog.
Oh my god. Deirdre says, I've been writing from 12 with Courtney 2.0 and my brain is fried. We'll probably take the next 2 sprints off. She's been watching the replays of the other sprints.
Oh, okay.
I love that. I like.
We can do like, let's see, people want to do 25. I see a lot of 25s.
25. Yeah. Here's a 30. JC says, fellow introvert here. JC does
I'm
videos,
so
though.
introverted. It took, let me think. It took a year and a half for me to get the sickness in this panorama because I just don't go anywhere. It took for my daughter to go back to school to get sick and then bring it home to me. I'm so mad about that still. I'm like, I don't go anywhere. How did I get this?
She's like, social distancing
asymptomatic the whole time.
Social distancing. Brooke is a queen of social distancing. She's been social distancing her whole life.
Right? Like, I still do grocery pickup because I just don't want to go in there.
But it's
People
convenient.
have no boundaries.
So convenient, though. Okay. Yeah. Are you guys ready for a 25-minute? I think we're good. What's your intention? Tell me your intentions for this round.
Oh, I'm going minimal. 400.
I am going to go 25 minutes.
Someone said they're a social distancing champion.
Oh, it's Dawn? Yes. Yeah.
That would be a funny shirt.
Totally.
I'm glad I'm not alone. Look at these people. These are my people. Like, I placed a Target pickup order today for one thing. Because I was like, if I go in Target, I will come out with like 4 bags.
That's true, though.
And I didn't want to be around people, and I didn't want to like put on pants. So I was like, I'm just going to do a pickup order and go.
See, all these people are so relatable. Like, hermit mode is my MO.
See, you're the outlier being the extrovert in the writing community.
I know. But hey, all of my energy just like pumps all these introverts up. So it's like, you know.
That's true. Without you, we would all be like hiding in our houses, not talking to people. Before social distancing was cool. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anytime I talk to somebody like randomly and I'm like, oh, I work from home, so blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, did you start working from home because of the panorama? And I'm like, no, I've always worked from home for years. So it really just was like, oh, the only way it really affected us was my daughter doing homeschool. And telling my parents that they had to not come over for a while.
There are things that I don't like to do. Like for me, I do not like to make phone calls. I will just straight up like put it off. Like I don't want to talk to people on the phone. If I can order food where I can go and pick it up, order it on an app so I don't have to tell people my order, like I'm so happy with that.
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay.
See? Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much feral at this point. That's hilarious.
Yes, that's exactly right. We get to live in our books. Yes, I got a whole bunch back there. Ooh, no.
Brooke's office is.
Why can't I figure this out?
Beautiful.
There we go.
It's like office goals.
Look at those thick babies. I know. I wish I could. I'm on my iMac, so I can't really move anything. But look at all those pretty books. We just got some This Is War and This Is Love just came in. Oh, what just happened?
There you go.
Here?
I made it.
Oh, now you get a real close up. Mm-hmm. And then the Circle B Ranch. I'm just going to get out of the way here. And then we got the paperbacks of the duets. The Lawton Ridge ones. They're so pretty.
Beautiful.
I can't go much further. There's the roommates. There we go. And Love in Isolation.
I mean, look at those custom built shelves, guys. Like those were specifically built for her room.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, we kept adding books. I needed more room.
And guys, you see that?
And collections and series and duet box sets. I was like, I don't have any more bookshelf room for this stuff.
Opposite. That's a fireplace right there.
Yeah, I'm still cold because I'm in the basement, but it does give heat. And I love all of our mugs up there.
Yeah, kennedyfoxbooks.com/shop if y'all want to buy any mugs or books or whatever. Yeah. Shell says, I'm obsessed with Brooke's office. When she did the TikTok reveal, I think I drooled. Yeah, y'all should go follow Brooke on.
It took a long time to wait for them to build it and get it installed. And when they were done, I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Here we go. That is Brooke's TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I actually posted. Don't go watch any of them, though.
Says the introvert.
That's right. I make them. I don't want people to tell me that they watch them. I've had to block people in my real life that are like, my daughter went and told her best friend's mom. She was at her house and she wanted to see my TikToks because I blocked her TikTok. I'm like, great. Now your friend's mom knows my TikTok and I had to go find her and block her.
Oh my God.
It's like, don't go telling people that I have to like see in real life.
I'm going to get Vienna a shirt that says my mom is at Brooke K. Fox.
Yeah, don't do that.
On TikTok and let her wear it around. You know she will.
No, she's at that age now where she's just embarrassed for her family.
See, all these people are like, your office is a dream. It is a dream.
It is really nice. The only downfall is it's in the basement, which means it's cold. And I have to lug boxes down here. And we have a lot of boxes for the Bishop swag. When you get here in January, you will see boxes all over the basement. Because I stock up on supplies.
That's so funny. So stay tuned for a big order from me. Fat coin will be dropped. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's got a whole shelf she's saving for us.
Oh my goodness, you need a whole shelf, literally, especially
Probably 2.
for real.
I know. Oh yeah, Brittany Johnson just said that. She's like, I keep adding books and run out of room on my KF shelf.
Oh, show. I can so relate. I just published a small knitting book, and for some reason, I thought the only ones that would care are other writers I know online. Real people know. Hide.
I know. You
Yeah,
want to promote your book, just not to people that know you.
right.
You can promote
Especially
it to strangers.
when Brooke's daughter is like telling her teachers at school, like,
No, she for real does that when she was younger. I was like, I didn't know we needed to have this talk, but don't tell people that. If people ask what your mommy does, she's stay-at-home mom. And that's it. That way the questions stop. Because then as soon as you say, I'm a writer, they're like, oh, what do you write? I'm like, oh, I'm an author. Oh, what do you write? I'm like, how do I get out of this? Because as soon as you say romance, it goes from either Nicholas Sparks to 50 Shades. There's no in between. And I'm like,
there's not.
neither. I guess more 50 Shades than Nicholas Sparks, but because that's like the well-known parts of romance that people know.
Exactly. It doesn't matter with a pen name for us, Mia, because her daughter will tell people the pen name. So
she's 11, so she can read. But she has grown up in this. She was 2.5 when I published my first book, and I used my real name at that point. But then when she told her preschool teacher, she was like, oh, what does she publish under? And she told her my name.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
I was like, yep, we're going to have to change schools now.
That's so funny.
Things get weird.
Okay, guys. So we will continue to chat. See, I just bring out the extrovertness in Brooke. I'm so proud.
It's because I've been drinking soda.
I thought you were going to say vodka, tequila,
and coffee.
Love it. A good drink buffet. Okay, so we're going to go for 25 minutes. I am going to start our howler. We'll start our Force app, and I will meet you back. Oh, my intention is 500 words. I forgot to say that. Okay, bye, guys. Woohoo! How did you go?
I think I did better than last time. Let me see. Okay, I got 619.
Nice.
I'm kind of just winging it at this point, so it's taking me a while.
That's a whole mood.
I'm like, well, how about you? How'd you do?
I
A million?
No, I got 829.
Nice.
Yes, my chapter is over 3,000 words at this point, so.
You're going to yell at yourself in about a week when you have to edit that.
I know. I'm like, oh. Like, there was one chapter in the last book where it was, like, close to 4,000 words, and I was so mad at myself when I was having to edit it. I was like, Courtney, this is so long.
This one's not going to be a super long one because it's at 21:03, and I'm going to end it soon. Even though it says end with sexy times, it just doesn't feel right. And you've added in like 3, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, there was a broom closet scene.
Damn, a broom closet.
I know. Oh, and then there was where was the other one? A shower scene.
I think I did a shower scene too.
I think it was earlier. I don't know where it was. And then there was another one I thought. I don't know.
A couple of people are asking how many more sprints we're doing, how long we're staying. So we're staying till about 10.
Yes.
So we'll probably do one more big sprint.
We can, yeah. Or we can do 2 shorties, like 2 20 minutes. What do you want to do? Would you rather do a long one or 2 small ones?
I don't know. Whatever the people want.
Whatever the people want. I'm going to update the banner real quick so y'all can start joining our forest. Actually had enough coins to plant a real tree the other night.
Nice.
Helping the environment. Okay. Make sure my dyslexia didn't get me this time. I did that once. I was like, hey, here's the code, guys. And everybody's like, that doesn't exist. And I'm like, yes, it does. 5.
All right. It looks like a lot of people are saying too short. So about 20 minutes.
20 minutes? I think we can do that.
Oh my God. Joshua says, broom closets sound like one of the least sexy places for sexy time.
Okay, let me tell you. They are at this event where all their friends and family are there, and they just want each other so bad that they just can't handle it. They've got to go take care of it right then.
The reception?
Yes.
Did we outline that? Was it supposed to happen?
No. I wrote the reception. I was like, man, this would be a perfect scene right here. See, here's the thing, guys. When you co-write, sometimes like there are things that just show up in the book that we never even
did not
about
discuss. And you're like, surprise. And I'm like, wait.
Happens.
That is true. It does just happen sometimes.
It just happens. I'm trying to remember where the other one was. Oh, yes. It was a shower scene, and it was like in chapter 3. She needed help taking a shower.
She's injured, of course.
It just made sense. Come on. I was writing it, and I was like, Brooke, if you're still watching, I added a you know what scene in chapter, I think it was 3. It was an earlier one, so.
Oh, I missed that.
We're just starting it off with a bang.
A literal bang.
A literal bang. Oh, let me go. I went to 35 instead of 20. Whoops. Okay. So if we're going to get 2 more 20-minute sprints in, then, let me check the comments. I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring y'all.
I'm going to aim for 500. I think I can do it and end the chapter.
Dude, I think you can do it too. Okay. 315. Woo! Edited a page. So Brooke's intention is 500. Y'all let me know what your intention is. I am actually going to go for 350. because I am getting towards the end of this chapter and I know that I'm going to wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Just killed a character feeling good.
That should be on like a coffee mug.
Yes.
This is JC, you are literally Brooke. I'm like, Brooke, let's write, whatever. And she's like, okay. And then like an hour later,
house first.
She's like, oh, well, I cleaned my kitchen and reorganized my whole pantry. And I'm like,
yes. During Forcing You Away, we had rented a dumpster. And I only had it, well, not only had it, but I had it for 2 weeks. And I was like, this is the time I need to get rid of all of these boxes because we get a ton of boxes of books and supplies. And my husband orders from Amazon like every day. So the boxes had stocked up of junk. Plus, I wanted to like reorganize all the bedrooms. So you're like finishing your chapters of Forcing You Away. And I'm like, I have 2 chapters done. But like I had to do it or I was going to miss out on, you know, the dumpster. They're like $500. So just to not use them. But yeah, lesson learned. Anytime I'm trying to procrastinate, you'll find my house spick and span.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. She's like, oh, I cleaned out my daughter's closet too. And I'm like, what? Meanwhile, my dishes are like stacked to the ceiling. My office is just a wreck. Like, if you walked into my office, you'd be like, yes, this girl has ADHD. There's like a literal pile of mail over here that just hasn't even been opened. Envelopes, boxes.
So many totes up there. It gives me anxiety.
Oh, yeah. Oh, up here? Yeah. She calls those totes. I call those storage containers. Yeah.
They're literally totes.
I don't call those totes. I'm Southern though. Oh yeah, my office is a wreck. It's bad. I'm trying to take care of myself. At some point, I'm just gonna be a new woman next year.
It's all right. We don't mind.
So when I'm writing, my office becomes a wreck, and then every time after we finish writing, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna clean that office so I can make it a wreck.
But there was no time in between editing and starting the next book for you to tidy up.
I have never called those things a tote in my life. I will be like, hey, I need to go.
A storage tote. A storage. Let me Google this.
So what I literally call this blue one up here, which has a lid on it, I call that a storage tub.
Thank you, Brittany. She's Southern.
Yes. Thank you, Desiree. Tote
no,
to me your tote
storage
bag.
Tote. Liz, I Googled it. Storage tote, 18-gallon from Target.
Look up storage
Target
tub.
doesn't lie. Oh, wait. This one from Target is called, we all lose, a latch box. What? That does not sound at all like the correct word.
Yes, a tote is a bag. Tubs, boxes, or bins. Thank you. I call it a storage tub. Like if I'm gonna go and I need to get one of those, I'm gonna be like, I need to get a storage tub. If it's one of these ones that doesn't have a top on it, like those baskets, that's like a storage bin or a storage basket.
A bin would be yes, but Walmart is a better source of information. Okay, well, good to know. Someone says technically called totes in stores. See?
JC, do not take her side.
Storage. Look, you're from Canada. You don't know.
Storage bin. Walmart is a better source of information.
Storage container. I guess, but like that's just too long of a word. Tote. Done. You're over. I know what you need.
Yes, Melanie. I'm actually going to get that taken care of within the next 2 weeks. I have an appointment, but you know. So, I mean, man, once I get my ADHD taken care of, I'm going to be unstoppable.
But just a warning for you and everyone that's in your life. Jeremy was put on ADHD meds this past year, and they have put him through so many to figure out which one works for him.
Right.
And he's also on anxiety and depression meds. So it's like, what will work together and not. So yeah, it's been a stressful year for me because I'm like, did you take your meds today? Because he's so scatterbrained. He's like, yeah, I just did. I said, okay, we'll talk in 30 minutes when they have pumped through your system. Because it's, for someone, it's hard to live with someone with it because you can't comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, we literally just talked about this. Like, literally just talked about it. He's like, we did? I'm like, start writing stuff down.
I mean, I can remember conversations, but a lot of really important stuff slips my mind. Like the tax thing. Literally, we had an appointment with our accountant, me and Brooke, and he's like preparing us for next year because, you know, we got to pay taxes and all this stuff. And he's like, Courtney, I need you to send me your tax form so I can electronically file your taxes for 2020. I said, cool. Okay. I will send you that form as soon as I get off the phone. We continue talking. He reminds me again to send the form. And I say, I've got it. No problem. 4 days pass by. And I realized after the deadline that I did not sign my taxes to be filed electronically. Luckily, my accountant is the bomb though, and he took care of it for me. But still, like that could have cost me like $1,000. The penalty.
Considering that was already an extension.
Yeah, it could have been really bad. I was like, okay, I really need to get my life together because it's starting to like affect my finances, and that's not cool.
Oh, because I called her out for being Canadian.
Whoa, now. Oh my god.
Oh, your house of chaos. Yeah, but I get like hyper focused, and Jeremy will just think of a million things at one time. He'll text me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm focusing on work right now. Like, don't bother me. He's like, well, if I don't tell you, I'll forget. I'm like, write it down in a notepad and tell me later. But yeah, you're going to probably have to go through some cycles of what's going to work.
Oh, yeah. I expect text messages from you that's like, have you taken your meds today?
Like, are you okay? See, this is why I'm always weary of like reminding you of stuff, because usually you remember everything. But then sometimes I notice that I'm like, maybe I should just remind her because, you know, you have a lot going on. So
yeah, and I'll forget. Like I it's not intentional. Like it's really not. Like I really want to do those things. It's just, you know, I can recall conversations from 10 years ago, but I can't remember
short-term memory.
Remember to do things.
I feel like that's what happens when you turn 30.
25. I'm the text it at that time so I don't forget, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to
10 messages. I do that to you though. You'll wake up with 10 voice messages from me.
I know. Today there was like 4 and they were all about 4 minutes long, and I didn't even open them, and I just put LOL. Like
I knew that's why you were laughing. I was like, good morning.
Oh my god. Okay, so we need to get started on our sprint because
okay, let's do it.
We just talked and we'll continue to do this. So okay, my howler is good. We're gonna start this. We're gonna plant our pumpkin, and I will see y'all back in 20 minutes. Good luck, everybody.
I finished my chapter.
I did too.
Now I get to check it off. Oh, so excited.
No, I was telling them, I guess yesterday or maybe the day before, I was like, no, me and Brooke have a notepad, and it gives me so much satisfaction to check it off.
I know. That's what I work towards.
Okay, I need to add up my words real quick.
So I got 476. My goal was 500, but like there was nothing more to add to the chapter, so I ended it.
Yeah, that's perfect. You were really close. Like you estimated it like perfectly.
Yeah, I was like, I know there's not much.
Okay.
But I need to read you my favorite dialogue piece that I wrote.
Okay. Go ahead.
Because our female MC is drunk. And like they're out. I have to find it now. Oh, they're sharing conspiracy theories about a girl that they work with because she's acting very strange. And they're talking about how her roommate must be in the witness protection program because she's being weird. And so they're talking about how this girl has a new identity. And so the male, the hero comes to pick her up, and she's talking about how he's in the witness protection program and he needs a new name, and he's very confused. And she's like, your name should be Fabio Big Schlong. And you know, it's always strange when like, well, not like strange, but like funny when like you're like the sober one and everyone around you is drunk and stupid.
Uh-huh.
I just like channeled that energy. I was like, it's always funnier in my head, but I'm always like, I hope people, when they like read it in the scene, can like hear someone like drunk slurring.
That's so funny. I like it. That's all that matters.
I'm going to feel really old if some people are like, who's Fabio?
Oh man, if they're reading romance though, they should know who Fabio is, right?
I don't know. There's a lot of like these newer generation readers, especially on TikTok, like baby readers, like in like their early 20s. You know, they're like, I don't want naked men on my covers. I don't want even a man on my cover. I'm like, this is a whole generation I'm not familiar with.
It's so funny. You know, I felt like that when I wrote that that gingerbread man scene. Like I wrote it during a live, and I remember
funny.
Texting it to you, and you're like, okay. And I was like, no, you have to read it. You just have to read it.
No, it's funny in context, I swear.
Oh my gosh. You're doing so good. Oh wait,
you just skipped.
It's my comments will jump. Like I'll be like clicking down and then it'll just like jet up like to the bottom.
Oh.
I think I got it. I wrote 482 that time, and my goal was 350.
Oh, so you did good.
I did it. I finished my chapter 2. I'm struggling with the convoluted chapter, but just a chapter outline that sprint. Hey, that's awesome. Listen, I'm always a sober person. I own home. Haha. Here we go.
Brittany has a whole fridge of alcohol.
Brittany does?
She's always showing me her cool little beverages. Like the spritzer water alcohol, whatever those are.
Oh yeah, those
She just sent me a picture of one that I was like, I have no idea what that is. But she's enjoying it, so I don't know what that is.
Have a good night, Cheryl. We'll see you again soon. Fabio was my favorite back in the day. Painted Crow says, I'm a 24-year-old writer baby.
Kind of. But if it makes you feel any better, I published my first book. Oh gosh, I gotta do some math. What year is it? We are in 2021. So it'll be 9 years in March. I think I was 25 when I published my first book.
Dang.
Not that it was good, but I published it.
Oh my god. That's me. I'm like, yeah, I wrote a Nano project in 2011. It wasn't great. It was terrible, but it was written.
I still trip over the fact that you wrote a whole ass book with no chapters.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Like, have you never read a book up to that point to realize that books come in chapters?
No, I had like devoured the entire Harry Potter series. I was reading a lot. I just don't know what, like, I don't, girl, I have no idea. It's one long prose. It was terrible. Terrible. Okay, so the last sprint, let's do
like 15 or 12.
Yeah, let's do a 15, y'all. Brooke is an old lady. She needs to go to bed. She's had a long day.
I just want to eat my Chinese, get into my jammies, and go to sleep.
Yeah, we'll do a 15. That sounds really good.
Okay.
So then we can kind of see how everybody does and then wrap it up a little after 10. Let's change this. Let me get the room code. Did I update it? I don't think I did. Did I? That reminded me. Am I the drama? No. Am I the drama?
You know who that sound would be perfect for?
Yes, I do. I absolutely. You don't even have to tell me.
Which author that would be perfect for?
Yes, I know exactly who you're talking about. Like, you don't even have to, like, I'm there.
Exactly. I don't need to give you no hints.
Like, no hints. I know. And
Same
can
brain.
you imagine what the comments would be like on that? It would be savagery. Straight
well, what made
up.
me think of it is that actress, Cameron.
Yes.
Candace Bure, DJ Tanner.
Dude.
She did that. And I was like, I get secondhand embarrassment. Don't do that.
And it's funny because did you see the TikTok where the guy's like, no one cares what the 8th most popular person on Full House thinks right now, honey. Nobody cares.
I know, everyone's like, Stephanie was the best sister. Like, she was the middle kid.
Daisy says, the first book I wrote didn't have chapters either.
I feel like that would have been like Wattpad days because you did everything in like episodes, like those fiction apps, but like online. Because I wrote in one early, but I can't remember what it was called. What was before Wattpad?
It was. I've known about Wattpad since forever.
Oh.
I mean, they had that fan fiction site or whatever.
Fan fiction, that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay, guys, my intention, did I say it? Or did I just say it in my brain?
Oh, shoot, I got to start a new chapter. Oh, no.
I know, I just started a new chapter. Okay, I'm gonna shoot for 300 words. Although, I'm looking at chapters 14, the outline, and I'm like, how am I going to write? How am I going to write?
I'm going to shoot for 250. 250 would be a good start.
I know. I saw that and was like, oh no, DJ, sit down. I do have a TikTok where it's like, it's that sound and it's like, do you feel silly? Do you feel stupid? Do you have low-key embarrassment? I wanted to put the text on the front of it. I won't even spoil it for everybody, but the text regarding what you were talking about.
Yes.
Like, those who stand, like this sound is for you. I am low-key embarrassed for you.
Like, how embarrassing are you?
Author world drama, guys. Y'all just,
I'm sure some know what we're talking about.
Yeah, probably some of the people
everywhere.
In the Facebook group, but most of the people on YouTube aren't romance writers. A few, but most of them aren't. So we're good. We can just talk in code. But anyway, let's get this started so Brooke can go have dinner. Okay, guys?
Don't make this my fault.
No, we said 10 o'clock. We're doing this. We're kicking some booty. So I am going to start this, plant this, mute this, and I'll see y'all back here in 15 minutes. Good luck. Did it.
Yes. I wrote 456.
Nice. That's awesome. I do not know. Let me see.
I'm going to add up what I did the whole night.
Awesome.
I want to see
yes.
what other people did too, if they want to share.
Yes. Oh, okay. That's the number I needed minus. I have all these different numbers because I started another chapter. I got 536.
Wow. Very nice.
Okay. Let me see.
You also did really good for the night then. I got 2,483.
Nice. That's amazing.
For 10 o'clock. That is pretty good for me.
Heck yeah.
Finished a chapter, started a new one.
I got 3,984.
Jeez. Really good.
Yes. So I am like a little under halfway through chapter 14. I think I have, what is it? 825 words in it. So, and I'm like halfway through the outline. So I'm like, what am I going to do at the end of this chapter? It can't be 1,600 words. It has to be longer than that.
Yep. But I mean, then you're just down to one chapter after that. That's crazy.
Oh no, I know. And most of that has been written during these live streams this week.
Like, didn't you just start your chapters when? Last Friday? Or was it Thursday?
So what was the 21st? Whatever the 21st was.
So 6 days ago. Last Tuesday. Wait, that's the wrong month. Hold on. How did I get there? Last Thursday.
Okay, so I wrote 736 words on Thursday. On Friday, I wrote 532 words. That was the day I went and saw my mom, so it was just a complete loss, basically. That session was like the same thing. I started at like 11 p.m. and wrote till like after midnight, so it counted it in 2 different days.
Oh, gotcha.
On the 23rd, I wrote 4,243. Wow. On the 24th, I wrote 3,138. On the 25th, I wrote 7,031. On the 26th, I wrote 4,424. And then today I've got 5,574.
Dang. Who needs NaNoWriMo? Just sprint with Courtney for a week. You'll finish half a book.
Right? So yeah.
3K is usually my daily goal, but I don't always make it.
What is?
3.
3K? That's a good goal.
Until I get to the crucial deadline days, then I just bust out what I have to bust out.
Right? That last book, man, you were busting them out like I couldn't even keep up.
There was just no time to sleep at all. And it actually really helped that we were all in quarantine because I didn't have to get up to take her to school. Like that really helped. I was like, oh, this brings me back to early quarantine days of just no one in the house, no one out of the house.
Exactly. We're all staying in here.
Yep.
So our chapters are usually between,
I think 2,500 to 3.
2,500 to 4,000.
Probably, yeah. 2,500 to 3,500 with the occasional 4,000.
I mean, I'm always like, my goal is to have at least 2,500 minimum, but I try not to go over 4,000. And I've written chapters that are over 4,000, and I'm so annoyed with myself when it comes to edits. And then Brooke will write chapters that are like 4,000, and they'll always like be back to back with my 4,000. So like to get through 3 chapters, it takes forever.
It must be during that time of the story where like there's just so much stuff happening.
Yeah.
that it gets longer. And it usually, from what I remember, it thins out towards the end.
Yeah, it's usually like
we're wrapping stuff up. Then this book, I'm going to do an epilogue and a bonus epilogue, which will probably equal a chapter.
I can't wait.
3K or so.
And guys, like right now, I don't know what the epilogue is going to be. So like literally,
I don't know either. All it says in our outline is so many years later.
Yeah. So like, this is the thing. Sometimes we write books and we're like, okay, we know that we need to wrap up this series. And so it'll just have like one word, essentially, like marriage,
wedding,
baby,
pregnant, has baby.
Yeah. And so it's just
5
like
years later.
It's a big surprise. And sometimes Brooke will outline and then she'll be like, oh, I just want to let you know, I changed something in our outline in this chapter. I need your real reaction. And it's like, 1 year later, what? Bad boy. Or make me whatever. Remember? I was like, what?
That wasn't planned?
No.
Oh, I don't remember. That was like 15 books ago.
It was like, she's not exaggerating though. That's the funny part.
Was it? I don't even know, but it was a long time ago.
It was like 27.
I like adding in babies sometimes if I can get away with it. Usually if it's interconnected, the couple from the previous story, I'll throw in some extra babies. Just for fun.
She's like, oh yeah, I knocked up this side character. She's having quadruplets.
Triplets. That's reasonable.
Danielle says, it was nice having Brooke join us. Yes, we need to do a live Q&A like kind of type video so we can get our readers in here and get them to ask us questions, and y'all ask us questions about our writing process.
Questions.
Yeah. I think that'll be fun.
After this book releases, though.
After December. We're kind of packed with releases until like December.
December 14th it releases. So hey, December 15th. It's my birthday, just in case.
I know. I was thinking
you forgot.
No, I knew that was your birthday. I was like, do you really want to live stream on your birthday? I mean, that's Celebrate You Day. You know.
At my age, I don't do anything. Actually, I probably just want to be like left alone. I'm like, I'm gonna sleep and read. No one bother me.
She's like, okay, today I'm going to a hotel and I'm checking out of life. You all handle yourselves, and I'm sleeping for 24 hours.
That's why it's good we release the day before. We'll be good. Yes, December babies.
It's funny because my best friend Cody, his birthday is December 13th. So I always know it's like December 13th, skip a day, then Brooke's birthday. 10 days later, it's Christmas.
Yeah, December babies get screwed over. No one cares about birthdays in December. They're all focused on Christmas.
No, I even make sure to wrap your presents in different paper for your birthday.
Yes, I just mean like in general. I've always had that. Here's your birthday and Christmas gift. Like, is there two things in there? Then it's not.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, not as I'm older, but like, when I'm younger. Christmas Eve, baby. Oh my gosh. See, she probably got screwed over too.
Oh, she really got screwed over. Like,
well, if it was like, oh, family events, but we're not going to celebrate your birthday. Birthday/Christmas. See, I have a friend named Charity who writes romance, and she will have, no lie, 50 chapters. And we normally have 22 to 24.
Sometimes 28, but
see, 50 chapters just sounds so daunting to edit. But hers are short. But in my head, that's just too many. Like, I would die having to edit 10 chapters a day, because it would equal like 5 for us. But I'm just like, I think, but for you and I, we have to outline it and plot it so strategically so that we each have half.
Yeah. I don't think, though, that neither of us could write a book that has 50 chapters because I don't think we could keep it down to like 1,200 words a chapter.
No, that means the Sexy Times alone would have 3 chapters.
Exactly.
But I also know some writers who aren't as anal as we are about having similar words per chapter. You know, some are like, oh, if it's 4,000 this time and 1,000 that time, I don't care. And I'm like, oof, I can't do that.
They always get You're a good friend, Lysandra.
Yes, she's a real one.
Mine.
Oh no. It's holiday birthdays.
Including my own. Yeah.
Okay, I don't forget mine, but I have forgotten my age like 6 times this year. I will ask Vienna. I'm like, am I turning 33 or am I 33?
And she remembers?
She does, because she has just, you know, at that age, they're all about birthdays and remembering stuff, because, you know, Jeremy's older than me, and so we always tease him for being old. And then she's like, well, you're 33. I'm like, I'm still young. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I remember
I'm in my 30s. I'm thriving.
I tell this story a lot, or maybe I haven't in a while, but I remember being like 11 or 12, and we celebrated one of my aunt's birthdays at Pizza Hut, and it was her 30th birthday. And I remember being in the parking lot, you know, being a loud little kid who doesn't know when to shut up or to say things they probably shouldn't say. And I was like, oh my God, you're 30? You're so old. And she cried in the parking lot. And now that, like, you know, I've had my 30th birthday, and I'm like, man, that was such a rude thing for some little, you know, 11-year-old to say to someone who's really having a midlife crisis.
I did not care about turning 30. However, when I turn 40, it's going to be a black day. I'm just not prepared. I mean, I have some time. But when I turn 40, that means Vienna is going to be 18, and I just can't deal with that.
Oh my gosh. So it's like,
I'm only like 22 years older than her. When you put it that way, it's just so weird.
Yeah, right? No, my love scene chapters are longer.
See, and if it were up to you, our love scenes would be like a paragraph. Done.
And maybe like 3 paragraphs, but like Brooke will go on for pages and pages. Like,
no,
she gets flipped over, she gets
the...
put on the floor, she's slammed up against a wall. This girl is like suspended in air because some magical thing lives in her.
The big one usually is, yes.
You know, it's like, dang, girl, how can you even walk the next day? You were just literally broken into.
That's the point. That's the point. If
she's like crawling the next morning to get her coffee, and then never mind. We'll stop.
Why would you cry when you're turning 30? Maybe I just didn't care because everyone around me is older. Like, you're older, my husband's older. I was like, But 40 is going to be sad.
So, you know what you should do is, like, for your 40th birthday, you should plan like a really cool vacation somewhere. And at that point, Vienna will be 18, so y'all can go to like some cool places.
Well, a lot of places outside of the States, you can drink when you're 16. I think Mexico, Germany, might be some other places even.
Australia is 18, I believe. I think me and Rachel had that conversation.
Wow.
She turned 18 in 2001, I believe.
Yep,
Y2K. Yeah, when Y2K happened, they were all drinking, waiting for the world to end.
We had a foreign exchange student when I was a sophomore in high school. She was from Germany, and she's like, we can drink. I'm like, not here, you can. They could get their license the same year they could legally drink. Like, that just sounds like trouble, but what do I know?
She turned 18 in 99.
Romania is 16 or 18, so is Poland. Wow.
I can't even imagine being 16 and being like,
Gonna go buy some beer.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, they're probably already drinking anyway.
True.
Can you imagine going to school with like a hangover and it like being legally okay?
No. I'm telling you, the last time that I partied on my birthday like that, it was like my 26th birthday, and I've never done that again. Ever. I had a sorority meeting the next day, and it was horrible. Krista says, my 30th birthday was last year, and it was hard for me because all my friends have careers and 3+ kids. Meanwhile, I'm a disabled stay-at-home wife and childless. Oh, Krista.
30 is not that old.
It's not.
I think when you're younger, it feels old, but really, I was like, we're so cool in our 30s. We're getting the hang of this life thing. Yes, anxiety when you turn. I feel like everything just went south when I turned 30. Like my back was hurting, my neck was hurting.
See, Melanie says, don't stress about turning 40.
I think the main thing is that my daughter will be so old, and I only have one kid. So like, what am I going to do?
More dogs?
I already have 3.
But I mean, when you're 40, which is like 7 years, you might need some more dogs.
6 years now.
I turned halfway through my final year of school. Good times. Hungover while doing maths was great. When I turned 30, I had no kids, 0 career too, so I get it. But 30s have been my best years.
But what I find not like funny, but like funny, not funny, is like our parents were having children in their very young 20s.
Mm-hmm.
People in my generation are waiting 30, 35.
40. I know a girl that I worked with that had her second child at 42.
I mean, you probably have more patience and knowledge when you're older and you're having kids. Yes, like, I didn't know what I was doing.
She says, I'm turning 30 in the beginning of April, and I'm so excited. And my body sounds like a glue.
For real. I'm like, why are we all so achy? We're not even old yet.
It feels like I don't age until my kids do.
Yeah, my daughter just turned 11. I was like, how? How did you just turn 11? It literally does not feel like it's been that long.
Yes. I love that, Andrea. I've already got that attitude, though, so I can't imagine it can get any worse when I turn 40. Got a 15 and 8-year-old, and that makes me feel old since I still feel 23, right?
See, that's kind of how I am, too. Not that I feel like I'm 23, but I'm like, I'm too young to be feeling old because you're getting old. Like, my husband's 8.5 years older than me. So his kids just turned 18 and 21 this year.
Oh, wow. Those are big ages.
Yeah. So when I became a stepmom before I became a mom, and I was 22. Had a 6 and 9-year-old bonus children. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So gets carded. They card everyone here.
Rachel turned 40
living her best life now.
Heck yeah. That's right. 40 in July. I told her she needs to come to the States for 4th of July because her birthdays are around the same time and like experience that. Because like, you know, to us, we're like, oh, 4th of July is great. Celebrate being free from the queen.
Free from the queen. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I got zingers in me. I was also stepmom before I became a mom.
Yeah. Rough times.
I'm 41 with an 18-year-old, but because I've been in a couple of bad accidents, my body feels like I'm 60.
Dude, I feel like that's how I am. I fell off a horse when I was younger, and I feel like nothing in my body's been the same since.
Damn, Carby, you really should. Brooke's always like, my back.
I cannot stand for too long without having to like hunch over and like stretch it. I don't know. I've always, for most of my adult life, have had lower back pain. That's why I can't sit and write for too long. I'm like, that was 2 hours. I need to get up and move.
I'm like, come on, old lady, it's time to go. And I'm seriously like 5 years older than her. I'm like, come on, old lady, it's time to go.
I blame everything on having a baby. I'm like, oh, I got this little pouch, but it's okay. I had a baby.
Exactly. That's
and
right.
Deanna looks at me. She's like, 11 years ago. I'm like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Dude, kids are such savages.
Yes. Because she like rolls her eyes at me. Well, you made me that way. I was like, I did not make you that way.
They're like, you got that attitude from your daddy.
Girls are so sassy.
Oh my god.
My whole body out of whack. That's how I feel. Like I cannot stand or sit for too long.
Yeah, I could imagine that. That would be crazy. Right? I'd get so much done. But man, okay. So it's 10:30. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you all so much for joining me and Brooke. We will do this again for sure. Sometimes I have to beg her because, you know, she's a little introvert. But hey, y'all know how it is.
Not all of us can stay up, man. Some of us have responsibilities and we get tired.
That's true. But anyway, y'all did so good tonight. I'm so proud of y'all. Brooke, you totally kicked some butt. Finished a chapter, marked it off the list. Virtual high five. She leaves me hanging just like her daughter does. It's okay. But anyway, I hope
of how many chapters I had left. That's why I was like mentally counting.
Everyone tell Brooke that her new hairdo looks amazing.
That's
with
right.
Her blonde bangs. And
that's so me.
We will do it again really soon. We'll plan a Q&A after we finish these 2 books, so then y'all can just ask us tons of questions. But I appreciate y'all being here with me. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can find our books everywhere if you're interested in some romance, spicy, loving, doving, small town romance, all of that good stuff. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you later. I hope you have a good night. If you're going to continue writing, write all the words.